Bonjour, mes amis. After having read some of your replies to the blog and listened to some reactions on this reading at the end of the third year book, I just want to help you a little bit. This was just to dive into a third year class. I know it's at the end of the book, and I don't want this to stress anybody out, and I don't want you to feel like you have to understand every word. This is an interlude culturel, and it's just a cultural reading French in North America. And in the original Spokane SVL curriculum, there was an O Canada unit, and we decided to add a reading to jumpstart you into the year. So the video and the reading are at the end of a third year book, and so they are difficult, but your assignment is to just find new vocabulary that you learned and react to it. Write 10 sentences in your own word about what happens. So let's look at this a little bit together. L'histoire franco-américaine en 10 questions. This title says the Franco-American, the French-American history in 10 questions. There's 10 questions, and we were just going to do 5. Let's look at the introduction. Depuis 5 siècles, l'histoire de la France et celle de l'Amérique du Nord sont étroitement liées. What is lié? Oh, there's a little circle after it. You can go to the bottom and see interwoven, connected with one another. So for 5 centuries, that means since, depuis, since, for a length of time, since 5 centuries, the history of France and that of, celle is that of North America, have been tightly interwoven and connected. Here are some pages of this history franco-américaine, French-American. Look at numéro 1. Combien est-ce qu'il y a d'Américains, combien est-ce qu'il y a d'Américains d'origine française? Basically how many Americans have French origin? Is there a lot of French origin in the United States? Let's read this first little paragraph. Aux États-Unis, in the United States, aux États-Unis, there are more than 3 millions, 3 million and a half, 3.5 million, 3 millions et demi de personnes qui se considèrent, doesn't that look like consider themselves? That's a cognate. Qui se considèrent d'origine française. They consider themselves French origin. En outre, what is that? You scroll down to the bottom of the page and it says in addition. So that might be something fun for you to write on your, now I can't get this page back up. That might be something fun for you to write on your vocabulary list, all right? In addition, en outre, il y a aussi 10 millions de personnes qui ont, there are also 10 million people, personnes, who have at least, qui ont au moins at least un ancêtre, what does that look like? Ancestor? D'origine française. So there are over 10, there's at least 10 million people who have an ancestor of French origin. Ces personnes habitent principalement, these people live principally, mostly, dans les États de, in the states of Nouvelle-Angleterre, New England, okay, back east, et en Louisiane, in Louisiana. And I think we've seen pictures about the French Quarter in Louisiana. I've never been there, but I would love to. Let's do one more. Quand est-ce que les premiers Français sont venus sur le continent américain? When did the first French come, past tense, when did they come, past tense, sur le continent américain, on the American continent? Here's some pictures, let's look. L'arrivée de Jacques Cartier, big name, the arrival of Jacques Cartier to Gaspé in 1534. Jacques Cartier, un explorateur français, a French explorer, est arrivé au Canada en 1534. So this French explorer, Jacques Cartier, arrived to Canada in 1534. Sa mission était de trouver des mines d'or. Just like many of our other explorers, they wanted gold, right? His mission was to His mission, excuse me, was to find gold mines, right? Et de diamants, diamonds, all about wealth, right? Pour le roi de France, for the king of France. Let's read that again. Sa mission était de trouver des mines d'or et de diamants pour le roi de France. Au lieu de, instead of, in the place of, discovering des richesses fabuleuses, fabulous riches, il a découvert, he discovered, un immense pays inconnu des Européens. He discovered an immense, unknown country of Europeans, le Canada. Il a débarqué, if you look at the bottom of the page, he got off, he debarked, he landed à Gaspé le 24 juillet 1534. Là, il a planté une croix, he planted a cross dans le sol in the ground. Et il a pris possession de la région. He took possession of the region au nom du roi de France, in the name of the king of France. Au cours in the course of une seconde expédition, l'année suivante, the following year, il a découvert l'estuaire d'un grand fleuve. He found a big river that he named, qu'il appelé, that he called the Saint Laurent. I saw the Saint Laurent River. It's there, beautiful river, runs through Quebec. Parce que c'était le 10 août, it was the 10th of August, Fête de Saint Laurent, and that is the day that Saint Laurent was celebrated, on the 10th of August. Puis il a remonté, he went up this, he sailed up this fleuve, this river, up to a petit village indien, an Indian, which means indigenous, right? Natives live there, okay? Indien means indigenous, okay? Village indien appelé Hochelaga, site de la future. This is the site of the future city of Montréal. Montréal is a huge city in Quebec, very big city. Les premiers colons français, the first French colonists, okay, arrived au Canada seulement. Oh, I love numbers. 70 ans, 70 years, 70, remember 60-10? 70 ans plus tard, later. So 70 years later, the French start coming in to colonize and live there. Ils se sont d'abord installés. What is installé? It's a reflexive verb. They installed themselves, they settled. The French also used to like to use s'installer as have a seat. Installez-vous, have a seat. Installez-vous. Here it's they are settled. En Acadie, today it's Nova Scotia. Okay? Ils se sont d'abord installés en Acadie, aujourd'hui la Nouvelle-Écosse, où ils ont fondé Port-Royal, aujourd'hui Annapolis-Royal, en 1605. En 1608, Samuel de Champlain a fondé la ville de Québec. So, and then in 1608, Samuel de Champlain founded the city of Quebec. Hopefully, just reading this one page together kind of helped boost your morale and get you motivated to keep reading. Remember, we're just reading a couple pages to jumpstart us into the history of French in the United States and Canada. Alors, keep up the great work and let me know if you need any help. Bonne journée. Have a great day.